We're standing in the Wimbledon Gardens with Andrew Alfie from the Wimbledon Civic Theatre Trust. Just tell me a little bit about the work that you do, Andrew.
Well, we run the Young Actors Company. It's a year-round youth theatre for young people aged 11 to 19. We're based at New Wimbledon Theatre. We've been running for about 12 years. There are a lot of very, very talented young people in our borough, and our job is to develop that talent, to give them the skills and the training, but also for them to come along and have fun and meet other young people from Merton, because we have young people from across the whole of the borough who come to the Young Actors Company every Sunday.
How much of a difference does it make that you are the Wimbledon Civic Theatre Trust and we are at Wimbledon, and the money comes from somewhere locally that's trying to help?
Well, it's a really important relationship. The foundation take a lot of interest in the work that we do, and they come along and see the work that we do. It's not like a remote funder. It's someone who's part of your community, who understands your community, who cares about your community, and recognises the value of projects like ours, which is a project which is bringing together elders with dementia in our community and young people. And we are recording their stories and turning them into theatre. And I think the foundation really liked that idea that we were bringing together people across our whole community from the ages of 11 to 80.
Yeah, certainly crossing the generations. What kind of reaction do you get from both the youngsters and from the older people?
It's a lovely thing to watch. The conversations that they have. We took them to the Merton Dementia Hub and also to Wimbledon Guild, and they just had conversations with each other. And they were talking to the elders about their teenage years, their youths, the adventures that they've had, how they fell in love. And there are some beautiful stories, and it helps our young people realise that a person living with dementia, it's not about the dementia, it's about who they are and about the experience that they've had. And some of those experiences are really, really powerful. We've had some great stories, and we're going to bring those stories back to life, and we will play them back to the people whose stories they were. They're going to come along this Sunday, actually, 3:30 on Sunday afternoon in the studio at New Wimbledon Theatre. And afterwards we'll have a social event where the young actors and the elders can talk again about what they've just seen. So it's a big sharing opportunity, really.
Perfect timing as well, because that's the day off for Wimbledon.
Yeah, well, we're hoping that some of you guys will have the time. I know how busy you are, but have the time to come and see the show, because it's going to be a very, very beautiful thing. And the young actors are so keen to get this right, because they've met the people whose stories they're telling, and that's a very, very personal relationship. And we had one boy whose grandma has dementia, and he was finding it very difficult to communicate with her, and being involved in this project has really helped him talk to his grandma. It's as simple as that. It's little things like that that make so much difference to people's lives, and I think it's those kind of stories that the foundation were inspired by, and that's why they've encouraged us by giving us this funding.
Yeah, sounds like fantastic work. Thank you very much, Alfie.
Thank you very much indeed.